welcome to Titanium Tarot's Tarot, and today I will be doing a what will your current perspective gift you video. Alright, so for this I'll be using some concepts from Superconscious Education brought to us by Chris Duncan. I will also be using the Light Seer, the Star Spinner Tarot deck, and with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, let us get into the cards and concepts. Okay, so the first group of individuals, well, first of all, before I begin, what type of insight I'm going to give? For my insight, alright, I want you guys, if you're anything like me, I listen to many readings, to get to see what the possibilities are. And if I don't find a possibility that I like, I create the possibility that I like, or that I want to create. And the issue with that is that I hear so many versions of a possibility that my own belief in something gets, a little tainted. And so, just, it's fine to get other people's perspective. It's also good to be able to say, okay, I don't believe in this. It doesn't resonate. And so if ever I say anything that doesn't resonate with you, don't take it. It's as simple as that. Alright, so King of Wands wanted to pop out. So that's it for my insight. Now I'll be dividing this reading with the 9 orientations brought to us by Chris Duncan, and that was a queen, that was a high priestess, and so with that, let's get into the reading. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my perfectionists, the individuals who intuitively know how things should be done in order for them to turn out great. Please come forward and share what will their current perspective gift them this week. And you got the Star in the reverse. Aquarian energy. This is selenite, by the way. It helps to cleanse spaces and objects. Not to be put in water. It's quite soluble, I think. Yeah. And it's also quite brittle. But what I wanted to say is that the Star card, which represents Aquarius, usually in the upright, it means hope for the future, healing, hope for the future. But in the reverse, it just indicates that this week, none of that will actually be happening for you guys, my perfectionists. This week, if you don't pay attention, you might go down a whirlwind, might go down a cyclone of negativity. Okay, is what I'm picking up on. So that was it for my perfectionists. Now on to my helpers, the individuals who intuitively know how to assist anyone in any given situation at any time. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my helpers, please come forward and share what. Yes. 7 of Swords was at the bottom of the deck. Please come, as I was shuffling. So please come forward and share what my helpers' current perspective will give them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my helpers, please come forward and share what their current perspective will give them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got the 8 of Chalices. Leaving a current situation because it is no longer fulfilling. No, that's not true. Not on this card. This card, you're looking at something with great hopes. You're visualizing something you want to create. See, this girl is looking at the castle and she is wishing to be there. Just her stance, her body language is saying, oh, that would be my biggest wish. right? Because she has her hands clasped together in front of her chest while she's looking upward towards the castle. Now, and the 7 of chalices. What am I talking about? It's the 8 of cups. 8 of chalices. The 8 of chalices would indicate that you want to be somewhere else. Well, usually you'd see a person walking, seeing something, seeing 8 cups and walking, either walking towards the 8 cups or walking away from the 8 cups, right? Yes, walking away from the 8 cups. But in this case, she is in her current perspective, which is her sitting on the shore, and that the 8 of cups, that thing that she's walking towards and that she wants, would be this castle. Though this is like pre-8 of cups, which is, so she currently has the thought, the idea, and all she needs to do is go towards it. Okay? On to my achievers, the individuals who intuitively know how to set goals and go about achieving them one by one. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my achievers, please come forward and share what their current perspective will give them. The Queen of Pentacles popped out. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the achievers, please come forward and share what their current perspective will gift them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides. And you got the 4 of... Is that the 4? No, that's the 6 of chalices. I forgot how to read Roman numerals. So this is the 6 of chalices, which would indicate that you are attracting, my achievers, into your reality a partner from a past life, or someone from your childhood, or someone whom you feel childlike wonder with, you feel connected to, right? Now, this card can be borderline incestual, because I mean, he looks like he's in his like early 30s. She looks like she's in her teens. Now, this could just be, I mean, you guys could both be the same age, but you might look of different ages, right? One might look younger while the other one might look older. Yes. So that is what I'm getting for my achievers. Alright, so now on to my individualists. The individuals who intuitively know. I'm going to take that. Oh my God, I never really asked that before. The girl from the 6 of Cups is the same as the 7 of Chalices. Interesting factoid. Alright. 10 of Chalices. Okay, so you cannot unsee something when you see it. 10 of Chalices. Alright. So what I'm getting, it's the 5, the 5, the 7, and the 10. Interesting. 5, 7, and 10. So, my individualists, what I'm getting, okay, is that you had, this is the 5 of Swords, 7 of Chalices, 10 of Chalices. So what I'm getting is that you had contradicting thoughts. What is the 5 of Swords? Generally, the image is not coming to my mind. The 5 of Swords. Well, I'm picking up on the 5 of Wands, but this is the 5 of Swords. Wait a minute, let me read. That is weird. chalices. What am I talking? Okay. What is happening? Confusion is what is happening. So the 5 of chalices, the 7 of chalices, and the 10 of chalices. And we did see the 6 of chalices in the pre-shuffle. No, that's not true. The 6 of chalices came out for the achievers. Now this is for my individualists. So my individualists, with the 5 of chalices, you feel down on yourself. You are being... so either this happened in the past or it's happening currently. So at some point you were disappointed with what your reality was gifting you, and so you turn towards other possibilities. With the 7 of chalices, you're like, hey, I have options. Why am I staying stuck on these 2 chalices which are turned, which are still upright, right? Why? So you're like, I'm going to go towards more options, is what I'm picking up for that. And when the only thing those options allowed you to do is the 9 of chalices, is to become independent, is to become self-reliant, is to become to be able to play your singles card, meaning you are able to meet your needs because you know what you like and what you dislike. So this just lets me know that you've had a life experience, or what your current perspective will gift you is the ability to please yourself, emotionally fill your own cup. Okay, because you've had a difficult past, you're now able to fill your own cup, which is great. Okay, so that was it for my individualists. Okay, so now on to my investigators, the individuals who intuitively know what to research, how long to research it. 6 of Wands popped out. Can't unsee it. This was one of the cards that I was getting for the individualists reading. So, what else? Okay, no, I'm gonna stick to the 6 of Wands for my investigators because that's awesome. Wait, I think even that's the 7 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fate, excuse me. Okay. Alright then, my investigators. I feel like you began with a success. Okay, so I'm feeling like you're beginning this following days or following week with a success, publicly recognized success, might I add. Okay, that is going to backfire. Why are you dealing with a teenage boy? My voice is cracking. This is bizarre. But that backfire, the fact that it will backfire with the 7 of Swords will actually be a blessing in disguise. And that backfiring will actually lead to your success and your Wheel of Fortune moving forward for you. Okay, so that is what I got for my investigators. Now on to my loyalists. Alright, the individuals who intuitively know what to be loyal to, what to stay loyal to, how to get others to be loyal to it as well, and for what aim and what purpose. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my loyalists, please come forward and share what will their current perspective gift them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my loyalists. Listen. come forward and share what their current perspective will gift them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got the 7 of Swords. No, 9 of Swords. What am I talking about? Worry, fear, nightmares, demons, not being able to sleep, having thoughts that run rampant in your mind, my loyalists, because you're worried about something. You're worried about a King of Chalices and how it is going to feel like. And okay, so you have the 9 of Swords, which is not great. Worry, fear, anxiety, and all that stuff, coupled with a 10 of Wands, which means whatever you're doing that's giving you headaches and sleepless nights, you feel like it's going to be an uphill battle, but you are nearing the end of the uphill battle. You are nearing the end of the uphill battle, and at the end of this voyage, or this journey, or this adventure, my loyalists, is a King of Cups. Okay, someone whose emotions are stable, who is emotionally intelligent, who values you, and who sees potential and is willing to take a chance on this potential. All right, so that is what I got for my loyalists. All right, so for the next part, all right, I already pulled the cards. I'm gonna have to redo it again because the video didn't take. So for my enthusiasts, okay, this is going to be a week of love, right? And the reason why I said that is because you have you have 2 lovers cards, because in this deck there are 4 lovers cards and the 2 of chalices, right? Now, what do I mean by 2 lovers cards? So on all 4 lovers cards, the pairings are different, okay? So the first lovers card that you got is 2 different genders that are coming together. Okay, the second lovers card you got is 2 individuals of the same gender coming together, but slightly different. And then you have the lovers card, which is the same idea. But this one, it's like it's a different thing. It's two separate genders that are slightly different. Okay. Now, what I get from this is that the connection that is going to be built this week for my enthusiasts is going to be one where you both are of the similar culture, or you come from a similar genealogy, or like similar nationality, okay? And it shows, but you guys are slightly different, right? Something about your physique, I don't know what that is. There might be something specific that might be different. Well, I mean, you both are of similar physique, but there's something very significant, something that is visibly different. All right? Yes. I mean, you look similar in your build, but there's something that's obviously different. Okay? Might be genetic, like skin tone, something along those lines. But it's just something that other people might not would find as a hindrance, but to you guys it's just whatever, it's not that big a deal. Then you have the 2 of chalices, which talks about, you know, finding your finding a partner that you blend well with, someone that you care deeply about, with whom the tie is extremely strong, is what I'm getting. Yeah. So that was it for my enthusiasts. Now on to my protectors. The protectors have the Empress. Now the Empress, okay, now she is, what I was picking up on in the first recording is that the Empress is constantly pregnant with something. It could be an idea, it could be a project, it could be a child, it could be whatever. But she is constantly pregnant with something. So you are working, basically you're nurturing something. You're protecting something. You have something that you are working on. Are you nurturing an egg? Are you trying to grow chicks? Are you nurturing them? Do you have them under a specific light, to help them grow? Now, for my chameleons, I pulled the 8 of Swords. Now, on this 8 of Swords, okay, you see her being surrounded by swords, and all she needs to do to see that she can easily fly above these swords is shake her head in order for that ribbon that is in front of her eyes to dislodge and for her to be able to leave the situation that she currently finds herself in. Now, what would that indicate? It's something of your own making, which means that you can unmake it quite quickly. Okay? So, that is what I have for my chameleons. Alright, so my gorgeous triple tiers, this is all that I have for you guys this week for this video series. If you like this and if you like me going deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tiers, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.